welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Yeah, it's been a week I posted a picture. I'm really trying to make sure I post at least one story in a week. And if you're watching me on your screen for the first time, my name is Dameme, and I read out real life situations and we discuss about it, give opinions about them. Yeah, that's what this channel is all about. It's just to give an awareness to people that is about to fall victim to situations similar to what I've read and know what to do, or read comments where people try to advise on what to do. It's just like an awareness kind of thing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and let's build this amazing community together. So I'm going to be reading a story today, a real life situation. Oops. I'm going to be reading a real life situation today, and is a little bit interesting and a kind of painful story that happens a lot. So I'm going to read this and give my opinion and also allow my audience to give opinion. Thank you. At the beginning, everything looked right from the outside. The couple was happily married, full of hope and faith in the life they were building together. After years of trying, God blessed their marriage with a son. But this arrival did not come easily. Childbirth was difficult, and the journey to become parents was long, emotional, and exhausting. Despite the challenges, the child became the center of their world. They later tried to have more children, hoping to expand their family, but it never happened. They explored different options, searched for answers, and waited patiently, but nothing worked. The wife carried this pain deeply, but her husband appeared unbothered. He constantly reassured her, telling her not to worry, that perhaps this was simply God's plan for them. He said one child was enough, and she trusted him. To her, he was a supportive husband. He was present, he was a caring husband, and dependable. Then, quietly, rumors began to surface. People started whispering that the husband might have a mistress somewhere. At first, the wife dismissed it. When she finally asked him, he said no. He said it wasn't possible. He reassured her that there was no other woman. His confidence and calmness convinced her, and she chose to believe her husband over voices around her. For 2 years, life continued as normal, at least on the surface. But beneath it all, a truth was waiting to be uncovered. 2 years later, the truth came out, and it was far worse than the rumors. The husband did not just have a mistress, he had an entirely separate family. Another woman with 4 children. 4 children. One, two, three, four. Four. The discovery was devastating. The wife was shocked beyond words. It felt unreal, like it felt like a nightmare she couldn't wake up from. This was the same man who had reassured her, the same man who acted like one child was enough, the same man she trusted with her heart and her future. Questions flooded her mind. How long had this been going on? How many lies had she unknowingly lived with? The betrayal cut deep, especially knowing how much she had blamed herself for not having more children. Then, just a few months after the truth was revealed, something terrible happened. The husband was involved in an accident and he died. Despite everything, the wife did not wish him death. Of course, why death? She mourned him as her husband, the father of her child, and the man she once loved deeply. But his death left behind more than grief. It left chaos. Now everything the couple had built together was being threatened by the other woman. Instead of peace, the wife was left to fight for what she believed was hers, while carrying the weight of betrayal, loss, and unanswered questions. In the end, this story is not just about infidelity or death, it's about the pain that lingers when the truth comes too late and the lives that must continue long after the damage is done. So, yeah, that's the end of the story. Like, you can imagine all this. You built your life around the man for years, the man you trusted so much with your future, your life, and suddenly this happened. You realize he has another family. He has four kids outside with a woman. You're still trying to understand why he would have done something like this to you. And he died in between. Like you don't even have, you even have someone you're questioning now. No one to question anymore. You can't even ask him question because he's gone, and he has left with like the pain is so deep. It's too much. Like it's really 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 sad. I can't even describe. Well, I can't even describe how this feels in my words because it's really sad, honestly. Because tell me why someone you love so much, you trusted so much would, you know, betray you this much. But I guess that's his life. Sometimes life doesn't go the way we plan it. You know, it's the people we love the most sometimes that hurt us the most. But yeah, the point here now is there's a problem. The properties, the life they built together, there's another woman out there that is fighting for it. And I'm thinking in my head, how is why? Because I want to believe he also makes provision for this other woman. You know, the properties the lady has shouldn't be the other woman. I really don't understand how that scenario is actually is. But in my head, I'm assuming he already planned. Of course, he has a little plan, and if he doesn't have a will, and I think this is a very good example. When you have a partner, nobody is praying for death or something. But if you have a property together or you have things together, I think, in my own opinion, I think instead of putting Mr. and Mrs. your surname, because anybody can be anybody's Mrs. and Mr. So I think it's always advisable to write your wife's name and your husband's name, not because you don't trust them, or it's just a normal thing I think anyone should do, because anything can happen. We have so many, like anybody can be Mr. and anybody can be Mrs. surname. So it makes so much sense to write your name, your husband's name together. So in future, it's so clear that this is the owner of the property. So even when you get to court or you go anywhere, nobody's going to drag you for what is yours, or nobody. But in a situation whereby we have Mr. and Mrs. Omo, my sister, my brother, you're on your own. Oh, anybody can be Mr. Like I don't know where you want to take that matter to. The other woman will, you both are the owner, the both of you, you are both Mr. Mrs. the surname. So you have to share whatever the thing is. But if the name is boldly written on every property, your name and your husband's name, then that makes so much sense. I'll be looking forward to you guys' response on these situations. And what would you advise? What do you think, she needs to do in these situations? And what is your take concerning, properties with your partner? You know, what's your take on it? And thank you so much for watching. This is the end of today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.